Going up for auction today is this 2002 Ford F150 Super Crew 4x4 with the FX4 package. This truck was recently traded into us. Miles on it's 132. Body's in good shape, doesn't have any of that typical over the wheel well rust. It's common in the Fords or the cab corners. Body's in pretty decent shape. It does have some minor surface scratches. The chrome on the back bumper is blistering, which is pretty typical of the Fords on the corners. No major dents or imperfections. Like I said, it's all surface scratches, stuff like this along here, and somebody brushed a door scratch up in there. It is missing one of the factory 5-spoke wheels. It's on a spare. This is how it was traded in us. It does have a full size, but it did not come with the 4th wheel, so somebody would have to acquire that if they cared enough about it. Tires are in okay condition. They'll get you home. I'd probably replace them sooner than later. This truck is powered with the 5.4 liter. We'll pop the hood on it. You can hear it's been running the entire time. It's quiet. It doesn't have any of the typical exhaust noise from the manifolds or any of those common issues with the 5.4. This one seems to be pretty well taken care of. I mean, it's a pretty clean engine bay. Quiet, no noise, pretty powerful. Drivetrain solid on it, runs and drives with no issues, shifts with no problems. 4x4 goes into high and low with no problems. Coming in the interior, interior's in pretty decent shape for a 17-year-old truck. Driver's seat does have its sign of wear, some tears there, and on the lariat. Other seats, if you look at it, passenger seat's in good shape. The rear seats look like they were hardly ever sat in. There's no tears or imperfections in those. Does have a sunroof, which is working. AM/FM cassette, climate control, 4x4. There you can see the miles right now are 132,884. This truck does on occasion, like a lot of the Fords I've had experience with, the odometer lighting will phase in and out. The LCD display, you can just tell, is a little old. Nothing major, but there is the miles right now. So if you happen to see one day go off, I'm just making you aware of it, but it will phase back in. Again, this is a recent trade in us. It's not perfect. It could use a little bit of love, but it's going to go to the highest bidder regardless of price. This is a no reserve auction once again. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to give us a call or email. I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have before bidding. And if you are going to bid, please make sure it's something you're going to follow through on. I really hate to have to relist an item just because somebody with no feedback jumps in at the end. And again, good luck and talk to you soon.